Hi everybody, Fran here at New Testament Explained. This video is going to explore titles used in the Synoptic Gospels to describe Jesus. There are three titles named on the Edexcel A-level religious studies specification: Messiah, Son of God and Son of Man. However, Messiah as a title has been explored in quite a lot of detail in my videos for topic 1.1. So I'm going to focus more so on the titles Son of God and Son of Man. Just before I go through the title Son of God, here is just a reminder that if you want to know more about the title Messiah, there is a playlist on my YouTube channel called 1.1 Prophecies Regarding the Messiah, and that playlist has a series of videos that will help you learn more about the title Messiah. Starting with Son of God, this title highlights Jesus' unique relationship with God, and it highlights Jesus' role as the Messiah also. In terms of the background of this title, in the Old Testament, the title Son of God was given to the King of Israel, and we see this in Psalms chapter 2 verse 7. And therefore a Jewish reader would probably see the title Son of God in the Synoptic Gospels and make connections to ideas surrounding kingship. In Greek culture, a heroic human figure was referred to as a Son of God, and this might explain why the centurion uses the phrase Son of God in Matthew chapter 27 verse 54. And that point can be linked actually to topic 5.3 if you're studying Edexcel A-level religious studies, where we study the religious significance of the crucifixion narrative. And finally, what's interesting about the title Son of God is that Romans may well have felt threatened and challenged by this title because they believed in the divinity of the emperor. And so what we can get from this is the fact that the title Son of God was not only important in terms of the Old Testament and Judaism, but it also links a lot to topic 1.2, World of the First Century, in the Edexcel A-level religious studies course, because we can see links to Hellenism and Roman occupation. Now we're going to look at the implications of this title, and by implications I mean the significance, the importance of this title. In Mark's Gospel, what is interesting is that Jesus never refers to himself as the Son of God. When Jesus is referred to as the Son of God by demons, he doesn't deny the title, but he tells the demons or whoever in question to stay quiet. In Matthew's Gospel, Jesus' disciples call Jesus the Son of God, and he does not deny it. And both Matthew and Mark begin with an angel revealing that Jesus is the Son of God. These different points, when you bring them all together, suggest that Jesus did not call himself the Son of God, but his later followers did consider him the Son of God, and perhaps this title transformed after Jesus died. Raymond E. Brown has said, the sayings and deeds of Jesus reported in the Gospels have been influenced by hindsight. So again, this idea that ideas that formed after the death of Jesus were sort of projected back onto the Gospel narratives. However, even though Jesus does not call himself the Son of God, he does act like he is. For example, Jesus forgives sins, which only God can do, and refers to God as his Father. This suggests that whilst Jesus may not have called himself or referred to himself as the Son of God, he did perhaps consider himself to be the Son of God. Looking then at the title Son of Man, this title emphasizes Jesus' humility and divine mission. In terms of the background of this title, it also appears in the Old Testament. God calls Ezekiel Son of Man in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 1, to distinguish God's power from prophets. And the title was also used in later apocalyptic writings, such as Daniel chapter 7, verses 13 to 14. Now, the scholar Klausner has argued that Jesus used this title, Son of Man, because it had no exceptional meaning for ordinary people, but the more enlightened hearer could add significance to this title, as in Ezekiel and in Daniel. Finishing with the implications of this title, which again means significance or importance. Son of Man is a title that Jesus used to describe himself in the Synoptic Gospels, and he used it to mean different things. For example, that he was their judgment on Judgment Day, to warn his disciples of his resurrection, to give an update on Ezekiel's warnings about sin and promise of forgiveness, for example. Interestingly, the scholar Marshall has claimed that Jesus adopted this term, this title, Son of Man, for its ambiguity, revealing and hiding his identity. However, even if the phrase Son of Man is an authentic expression of Jesus, it's a title that is barely used in the Gospel according to John and other New Testament writings such as that by Paul. And what this could suggest is that the title lost its meaning for later Christians who still viewed Jesus as the Son of God instead. And finally, this title in the Synoptic Gospels emphasises the contrast between human nature and divinity, and it's important in the Synoptic Gospels for developing a Christology that accounts for how Jesus is fully human and fully divine. And again, this contrasts against the high Christology in John's Gospel. So you can make comparisons here to other elements of the Edexcel A-level religious studies course, the points that concern John's Gospel. That then ends this video on titles in the Synoptic Gospels. As always, thank you for watching and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.